Hi, I'd like to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Emma Hicks. I have a Zibbet store as well as sell on Facebook. A lot of you know me because I'm associated with Dee Armstead, who I consider my craft wifey. We've been friends for many years. I used to buy and sell stuff when I lived in North Idaho, and I shut my store down. It's just kind of a quick in, quick out because I like to play with stuff like everybody else. So I've lately been buying and restocking and getting my Zibbet store set back up, and it's got some really nice fun things at some really good prices right now, and I'm inviting you to check it out. To start with, I'd like to show you, I brought in some acrylic flowers. These are called the Morning Glories, and they're about 20 by 20. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they can be inked with alcohol ink. I also brought in the filigree wraps that fit over the flowers. I've got them in silver, and I brought them in the bronze. And these little flowers just sit right down in there. See, they just kind of complement each other. Kind of gives a bed for them. And these flowers are great, anything from stick pins to just kind of tucking up under a flower, or using as a bit of pop of color, because they can be colored with the Tim Holtz alcohol ink, like I did on this box. As you can see, I hit the flowers with that, yeah, I think it's a cranberry color. So they really are a fun flower to play with. My next one I called the large frosted flower. He is 31 by 31. Again, he can be painted, he can be alcohol inked. Here it is, alcohol inked with the same cranberry. They're very flat, very versatile, great for altering projects. Another frosted flower I brought in, I call it the pansy. He's 30 inches across, can be painted or alcohol inked. I'll show you it painted. I added some shimmer paint. This is a little 5mm flower in the center with an Aurora Borealis bling. And then I put it on the back of one of the filigree bead wraps that I also carry, but I carry it as a set of 4 corners and the center. So I did make 18 of these flowers, and I will have sets of 6 on sale. Another thing that I really like is this little champagne flower. He's back by popular demand. He's got an AB finish on him, as you can see. I'm sorry, it's really hard for me to manipulate the camera, but the finish is just awesome. He is a really beautiful, soft champagne color, and it would be the perfect little pop for that project that just needs a little color. Another thing I have are my plastic buttons. They are filigree. The centers do pop out, so if you don't like gold, you can rub and buff into silver or any other color you'd like. Pop the center back in, or you can put 10mm pearls in there. I've got another button, also gold. Center pops out. He can be rubbed and buffed. Great for flower centers or whatever else that you would like to make. Then I've got these little tiny crystal green leaves. These are awesome for smaller projects, cards, layouts, boxes. Just kind of add some dimension and color. They're absolutely beautiful. They're in my Zibbet store. A while back I brought in these 11mm flowers, and the reason I'm bringing these up because they are sold out is I just got in some bling, little pink and clear. Hard for me to see it because it's... What are you doing, Emma? Hang on. These sit right down, they seat right down in the center of those. Perfect fit for those little bling if you want to use them for layering in bead centers or just layering around your box. I will have those clear and pink, like I said. I will have them counted out into packages and add them on my Zibbet soon. Another thing I have are these little hearts, and they say made with love, and they actually have some little floral design around the edges. I brought in the brass spoons. I had the silver. They sold out so fast I brought them in brass. Then I brought in, of course, my favorite, silver keys. These are small enough to be dangle charms, big enough to use in your altered projects. One of my favorites is a blast from the past, this little I Love You notebook. And what's so cool about it is it says I love you on the outside, and you flip it open, it's got a little love letter inside. These are absolutely sweet. Love, love, Love those. I carry flat back pearls. I have white, very, what do you call it, like a very shabby pink. It's not a bubblegum pink, very light pink. I also have them in an ivory or cream color, which I absolutely love. I have some 8mm champagne, but I've got to figure out how I'm going to sell them and divide those out. I'm not there yet. I also carry an 11-12mm heart. They're in white and in the cream, and they can be alcohol inked or painted. I've got some little white buds. Cute, cute. They can be painted. They're absolutely gorgeous, ready to go. I have quite a bit of stuff, and I'm really happy with my selection right now. But I want to show you a couple specialty things I brought in. These are some acrylic like frames that can be used. You know, everybody's making these matchbox dressers and the different pieces of furniture. This would make the perfect picture frame. Put a little picture on there, lean him up against something, and it's just really cool. A lot of dimension, a lot of sparkle on those silver backs, so they got a lot of sparkle. Absolutely love them. I also carry the flat backs in square. Sometimes I have what they call the horse's eye, or the pedal. I like to call it a pedal. I don't like to think of anything as a horse's eye. Another thing I carry, because it's always left over from when I do a kit, is I have lace. Not a lot. This is a bridal lace, and it's part of my kit. But I am, you know, I always look to sell the bolts off. It's 5 yards, I think, for $2 on this one. It's not expensive. It's just getting my money back so I can move on to the next kit, because if this stuff starts piling up, then I have a ton to play with. There's only so many hours in a day. How's that go? So many hours, not enough bling. Then I have this one. This is actually an elastic, but it's just a great little silver sparkle trim that can be added to just about any project. Lays down really nice because it is elastic, and it will hold up. It's got great body, great texture. Another lace I brought in that was a kit from the past is this one. This can be beaded or threaded with lace. It can be separated into 4 separate sections, or it can be used as is. It is a very versatile lace, and it's only like 2 yards for $1, so that 2 yards can go a long way depending on how you use it. Well, that's just a little bit of what I have. I still have some of the strings of pearls. I don't know if you saw Maggie's video, but they're 2mm. Let me really quick, since I'm so prepared, grab some. And they come in a cream and a pink. I don't know if you can see. Hang on. There, I got to hook together. This is the cream, 2mm. They're absolutely gorgeous. Great on projects. This is the pink. Again, 2.5mm pearls, and they are loose pearls. And these are 60-inch strands. You get 1 strand as a purchase. Okay. I've sold a lot of those, and people seem to be really happy with them. Another thing I brought in is some bridal picks. These are sold out, but there are more coming. I ordered 50 more. So if you're interested in them, please speak up. They're a really good deal. I also brought in some bridal headpieces, which is basically 2 picks hooked together. They can be separated. There's about 12 flowers on here. 6 of the little popcorn, 6 of these little pointy ones, a whole bunch of tendrils, and about 12 leaves. This will make about, 2-3 projects depending on how much you use. I used half of one of those on this project with the these fluffy little bud roses. I got the little pointy flowers here, and I got the white leaves on this box. So this box was used. I used one of those bridal, and this is the lace, that beading lace, the little one that I have for sale. This guy from my last kit. That's this one around the edge of that box. So it's some really good deals. I don't always reorder the stuff that I bring in. I bring in a lot. I sell it quick. I sell it, I price it to move. So I will try to do some more videos. I do post on Facebook. I have M's Emporium, which is just kind of a heads up what's coming site. So if you want to get added to it, you need to look for me on YouTube, Emma Hicks, Phoenix, Arizona. Again, my shop is, what is it? It's Zibbet, and it's M's, capital E-M-S, no space, capital E, Emporium. So have a good day. I hope to see some of you soon on Facebook. I'd love to see what you make of the projects with the stuff I sell. Have a good one. Bye-bye.